it's Jill from Purple Star Psychic Readings here. I'd like to do readings for all the 12 zodiac signs for the week commencing the 2nd to the 8th of November. I'm just going to do, it'll only be a short sort of message for each of the star signs. So I'm going to start with, because we're in the season of Scorpio, I will start with Scorpio. Right, okay, so I'm just going to use 2 tarot decks, and it's the John Holland tarot decks, and I'm just going to pull a card from each and just get messages from my guides here is what I want to say. Right, I've got one from there for Scorpios. Let's have one out of this heart deck of John Holland's. Okay, for Scorpio please, what messages for Scorpio please? For the week of the 2nd to the 8th. Okay, I'm feeling that one there. Okay. Right, Scorpio, so we've got here the third eye chakra here. So Scorpios are very psychic, and Scorpios can actually tune very much into their psychic energy, into their spiritual energy, and they can actually sort of sense a lot about other people and are very deep. And I feel what I want to say with you is that you're opening up even more, and at this very moment you're kind of very intuitive, very knowing is what I want to say. You just kind of know what other people are thinking and feeling here right now. And also what they're showing me here is partnerships for you. And this is kind of really nice. It shows here you being able to I want to say get other people to be on your wavelength, or for other people to partner up with you, other people to understand you more is what I want to say. So there's something about communication with that as well. So it feels to me like you're managing to communicate with your other half here, with somebody that's very close to you, or you may be sort of starting off a new journey with somebody, and this is you deciding, or both of you deciding, that you are very much a couple is what I want to say, or that you will be a couple. I do feel that Scorpios are sort of in your own sign here. It feels to me like you're, I don't know, at one with yourself. It feels like you can be yourself while you're in your sign during this time of the year, and I feel that you sort of know what it is that you're moving towards over the next 12 months is what I want to say. It's obviously not been an easy time, but I feel to say that Scorpios, I want to say Scorpios have it in the bag. So if you're trying to I want to say, even if you're trying to go for a new position at work or something like that, and you've done an interview or you're doing interviews, I want to say you've got it in the bag, it's yours is what I want to say here. Or something else that you're trying to achieve here is yours, Scorpio. Right, thank you. And next I will go to Sagittarius. Okay, so let's have a look. Messages for Sagittarius for the week of 2nd to the 8th of November. One there. And thank you guys, show me a message for Sagittarius for 2nd to the 8th of November here. Okay, so what we've got here, we've got the throat chakra here. And this is definitely to do with communication. This is definitely to do with you opening your, I want to say opening your mouth and, you know, delivering what it is. You are a good sign for actually saying what you're thinking, but I think this is kind of you trying to express your emotions here in some way, and it feels like that just recently somebody's not been understanding what you're trying to say, or they've been sort of getting the wrong impression of what you're saying here, you know, like it's coming across not in the right way here. But I feel that, you know, you are onto a better way of actually being able to communicate with this particular person is what I want to say, like suddenly starting to understand you. And this is you alright, okay, so this is you being empowered, but also I feel that you're being very humble about yourself here. So it's a little bit like whether you feel humbled about the very fact that somebody's understanding you more here, is what I want to say for some reason. And this is you getting the recognition for your hard work here. So it could be that you've done hard work actually to do with work, but this is kind of like, it seems to be more to do with your emotions here, or to do with a relationship is what I'm feeling. And this could be to do with you, somebody recognizing that you're putting a lot of hard work into a relationship here. So it could be that the other person is starting to also open up and be cooperative and be sort of expressing themselves better, is what I want to say. But they're certainly understanding what you're trying to say more this week, is what I want to say for some reason. Okay, right, so then we've got Capricorn. Okay, so a message for Capricorns, please. I want that one. A message for Capricorns, please, for the 2nd to the 8th. The 2nd of the 8th of November. Which card is it, please? Which card? Which card? Oh, well, that's too many, but I'm going to take the top one. Okay, so we've got just breathe. It's kind of like you've been through all sorts of stuff, all sorts of changes. I think everybody has really, but you know, with you Capricorns, it's like you need to take a rest. You need to sort of just focus inward on yourself instead of outward to what everybody else is doing, what the world's bringing you here. This is focusing on your internal self and your internal goals, what you want for yourself here. This is also you seeing the shadow side of yourself and the good side of yourself. So it's kind of like you're really, you know your sort of limitations. But I want to say that you sometimes don't want to look at the shadow side of yourself, but I think you will be doing, because this is kind of like you understanding yourself very much. It's not to say, you know, oh, I've got this that's not good about myself, and you know, it's kind of like you realizing that you know, nobody's perfect, but also to love this other side of yourself is what I want to say for some reason. This is very much a singular journey of understanding yourself more. And here we've got hope. This is like the star card. This is, you know, the hope for a beautiful ray of sunshine coming for you, is what I want to say. It's something that you've been wanting for a long while, and I feel that it's on its way. It's kind of like your hopes and wishes coming to fruition in some way. But also, I feel the hope here is kind of like healing. There's some healing going on within you with this shadow side as well, and I feel that you've been sort of fighting something, fighting off seeing the shadow side of yourself, and this is where you're kind of at the moment incorporating it into, it's part of you, it's part and parcel of you that other people actually love. They love you as you are, you know, in your mixed, you know, ways of being, you know, loving and caring, and then you know, sometimes the negativity that you have, you know, and people just kind of, the loved ones here, your loved ones will love you for both of those, you know, for all the sides of you is what I want to say. Now it's time for you to love yourself for that, the whole of you, you know, the good and the not so good you might feel it is. Okay, so that's for Capricorn for this week. Let's have a look. We've got Aquarius next, please. Aquarius. A message for Aquarius for the 2nd to the 8th of November, please. Okay, I'm going to take that one. Oh, got the same one as Scorpio there. Let's have a look. And we've got a different one there. Right, okay, so we've got the partnerships and alliances for you, Aquarius. Right, okay. I feel this is a friendship. It may be a relationship of the heart, but it feels like if it is, it's very much you are friends first and foremost. And I think that's very important for you, Aquarius, because Aquarians do need a friendship in their relationship. It's okay having the sexual sort of attraction, but you know, you need to be able to feel trusting in that person. And I feel, you know, if you're looking to this, I feel that this you're sensing the whole with the person that you're with here. You know, there's some sort of love here with some sort of friendship with the love that's around you at the moment is what I want to say. And this, for some reason, I'm drawn to the bracelet or whatever it is, the bangle that's on this person's arm, and I feel kind of like it's almost, you know, it's kind of almost telling me that you're, you know, you've got this circle around the two of you. So there's definitely somebody that you're coming closer with, somebody that you're sort of feeling more of a bond with is what I want to say there for some reason. And it's saying here, choose your battles, stand in your ground. Now, I feel that you may have had to do that in the past week or so in some way. So it's kind of like you've had to say, no, it's got to be, you know, done this way, or something has to be done in a certain way is what you've been saying to somebody. Or that you've been standing your ground when somebody's wanted you to do something a particular way, and you know, you're kind of saying, no, that's, you know, I've got to kind of do what I think is right as well, this may be. And this could be in connection with a partner of some sort. Now, this partner may not be just a loved one. This partner might be to do with business or work is what I want to say here in some way, or somebody that's helping you out, or somebody that you connect with. So it could be a friend here, but I feel you standing your ground with somebody here, and this could have been just already happened is what I feel here. And it's kind of like you're resolute on this, you're determined not to let somebody else push you to do something, or do something in a certain way that you don't want to do here. And I feel that it's important for you to do this for some reason over the next week. And it will have good outcomes. The other person is kind of going to trust you, or to, I don't know, stand down on something perhaps, you know, that they've, you know, wanted to push you into here. So they will let you do things your way is what I feel here. Or will understand that that's what you want to do. Right, Pisces, let's have a look what Pisces is going to have this week of the 2nd to the 8th of November. Oops, something's fallen out there. Okay, so a card for Pisces, please. And a message for Pisces, please. Feel that one. Okay. Pisces, a message for 2nd to the 8th. Oh wow, right, okay, so here we have the disruption card. Now this is like the tower card, and that can be some people feel that's a bit of a scary card, because it's when things just suddenly, you know, suddenly happen. It can actually be something that's not welcome that happens suddenly, or it can be something that just takes you completely by surprise and out of your comfort zone here. I'm looking at this as something quite good here, because we have the manifest card, or the magician here. So it's kind of like whatever's happened all of a sudden was probably a bit of a shock to the system, might have sort of brought everything down around you, or felt like, you know, something's massively changed here, and you know, nothing looks the same. But here it's like it may be a decision actually, is what I'm being told here, for you to move forward in some way, in a different, complete way here. Or it may be that you've been offered something here, and you're wondering whether to go with it. So it's a bit like it may come with a decision here of going for something else is what I want to say, maybe a job or something like that. Or it may be that you're manifesting what you want all of a sudden, that everything starts to happen for you, a bright idea that you've had. You are going to manifest is what I want to say here. Yeah, Pisces, it looks really good. And, you know, I don't feel this, you know, even if it felt like, oh my God, what do I do now? Everything's changing. It's like this is brought in specifically from Spirit for you to change your life around in some way, shape or form. And it may be a light bulb moment about something. It could be to do with a relationship. Something's got to change, or something has changed all of a sudden. It's good. It's kind of bringing you to a place, actually you finding out it's where you want to go here. So it might not be something that's happened that you thought was good, but it's actually turning out to be, you know, with hindsight, the best ever thing that happened is what I want to say for some reason. So go with your gut feeling and your gut instinct here, and you know, it's like a spark. They're saying a spark or an ignition of something here within you. It's very good, it's lovely. And that's for this week coming. Right, let's have a look. So that was Pisces. Now we're on Aries. Okay. I feel I want to say with Aries that things are sort of changing here. As well, in a good way for you for some reason. I just want to say that. Okay. Okay, Aries. Show me a message for Aries, please, Spirit. Which one is it? That one. Okay. Right, Aries. You're definitely moving on from a place where you felt lack, or that, you know, that feeling of something wasn't working out for you. So you're moving on from a place where you felt all was lost, actually, in some direction. So it could be a relationship, but I'm sort of feeling a way of life. It could be something to do with work is what I want to say here as well. But it sort of, if it's work, it kind of it's made you feel sort of emotional here in some way. And also here I've got the movement, choices and decisions card. Okay, so you're making a decision here, a decision to walk away from something or a feeling here that was getting you nowhere is what I want to say. So it's kind of, there wasn't really a choice. It's kind of like it was the only choice you could make is what I want to say here, or it is the only choice. You know, it might be a decision, but it's kind of like thrust upon you, or it is the right choice or the only choice is what I feel here. And it's kind of like you may have been in the place where you've had two things going on in your life and you're sort of slimlining this into one. So it might be that you've done two jobs and you're slimlining into one job is what I want to say, or doing one job full time. It could be that you've been balancing things out, trying to just do something for the sake of balancing your life here, but you're very much walking away from one emotional pull and going towards something else. You may be walking away from a relationship, you may be walking away from someone that's wanting to follow you as well is what I want to say for some reason. But I do feel that there's a balance coming in for you that is much needed as well, Aries, for this week. Right, thank you. Let's have a look for what we've got now. We've got Taurus. Okay, so Taurus, a card for Taurus. A card for Taurus. Okay, right, I have that upside down. Now, I want to kind of, I don't usually go with upside down cards, but I want to go with this one. It's feeling alone It's called Feeling Alone. Right, okay, and it's upside down. So I kind of feel that you may have felt lonely or on your own with something, that has been going on around you. But I want to say that, you know, this is kind of you, it may be just you needing to have time on your own. And now it's kind of like it's upside down, so it's very much there's, or it may be is what I'm being shown here, there's too much going on around you and you've needed to step back and out of the picture, and now you're stepping back into the picture because you're coming back into lots of people around you, is what I want to say. For some of you that may make sense. And also I want to say here, right, we've got the truth here. So you've been going inside looking at, you know, what you've needed, what you've wanted, where you're going, what to do in a particular situation. I feel like a family situation for some reason, for some of you as well here, that you've been sort of stepping out of and stepping back into for some reason. And also the truth here, the truth that it's like it's a new start is what I'm being shown here. So you're seeing the truth in the matter. You're stepping into a new fresh energy, and it feels like you've stepped out to sort of sort yourself, sort out your mind, your hopes, your wishes, work out what you wanted. And here, this is your new start here, what you wanted. Very much this week is what I'm feeling here for you, Taurus. Healing as well is what I'm being told, and communication. Communicating better with people this week than you were last week. Okay, so that's for Taurus. And what have we got for Geminis? Okay, Gemini. Want that one? Please show me Geminis. Want that one? Ah, lovely. Okay, Geminis. You've got the trapped in fear here. So this is you feeling trapped, not able to move. Could be consequences of being stuck in, you know, not being able to do the things that you normally do is what I feel here. However, I do feel that this trapped card, it's a little bit like it's something, maybe something you brought on to yourself, or the feeling that you're stuck and you're not actually stuck, that you can find a way out to this situation. I feel in some cases it may be that you've not wanted to do the thing that could bring you out of this situation. It's a fear of coming out of your comfort zone even, is what I want to say, for some reason. But they're showing the new vitality here. I'm feeling that your energy this next week is going to be upping, improving a lot, and I feel that you're ready for this fresh start, you know. And I feel that there's also new energy around you and somebody as well in some cases. So it could be like you could even be meeting somebody new, is what I'm feeling for some Geminis here. So it could be a fresh start in terms of a relationship as well for some of you. But it's also, you know, kind of like a fresh start in terms of, I feel, you know, a passion, something you're passionate about here. Something you felt stuck with and that's moving forward here, something that you're passionate about. Very much, it feels like for most of the signs here so far, it feels like you're all moving away from struggles into something liberating, is what I want to say, and very much so for Geminis. Okay, so I'm going to pick now a couple of cards for, it's turned upside down, so I want that one for Virgo. Virgo? No, it's not Virgo, sorry. After Gemini, it is Leo, sorry. Leo. Right, okay, Leo. Right, Leos. Throat chakra. Okay. So to me, this, and with this card here, healing begins. It's kind of like you speak your truth. This is where the healing comes in, particularly in a loving relationship is what I want to say, or to do with relationships. Saying what you need. It may be that kind of your needs have got lost is what I want to say in having to do stuff for other people. Now, Leos are people who do things for the family, you know, are really kind of really the loving, stable one that wants to do everything that their family needs here. To me, you need to speak up for yourself and just kind of get back to being you a little bit is what I want to say, not just in terms of being somebody else's rock is what I want to say. This is for you to be looked after a little bit, or TLC is what I want to say there, you need in some way, shape or form. So that's what I'm feeling for you this week. And you know, this healing from the past here, so something that may go right back to childhood here that hasn't quite been finished, that you're healing from is what I'm feeling with this. And you speaking your truth. Now, it may be something that you've not spoke up about for a long time, and it's kind of like you may be telling somebody something that you've kept to yourself for a long time. But it feels like when you speak it, you heal it. Or when you know, express yourself, you're very much healing yourself is what I want to say for you, Leos. Okay, for the week. One's upside down there. Right, after Leo, I think it's Virgo this time. Right, okay, Virgos for the week, 2nd to the 8th. Okay, keep getting similar cards coming out here. Okay, had that one before. Ooh, right, lovely. Okay, so Virgo for you. This doesn't say stalemate, but I've just had the word stalemate in a situation. I'm going to have to switch the light on here. 1 second. Very dark. Okay, so we've got the Just Breathe card here. And it's you again taking time out, resting, recuperating, very much seeing yourself in the true honest light, seeing more about the internal side of you that needs to come out. You know, it's a little bit like, what do I need? Right, okay. And here, this card of the world here, it's actually called the universe in this deck. Beautiful, because it's kind of like a completion. So if you sort of stand back, rest and recuperate, maybe that you've been resting and recuperating a while now from something, you will find that you complete a cycle here. So I feel a completion of a cycle, starting of a new cycle, and it all seems to culminate is what I want to say this week, Virgo. So it's you breathing, because it says just breathe. I'm feeling breathing fresh air is what I'm being told into your life, and you've got this lovely brand new cycle starting for you. You've got the world in the palm of your hands. You feel like the world's in the palm of your hands because you've just took a step back and you've breathed some energy into your future. It feels like you've been stuck for a long time, and now you're breathing some energy into a new fresh start, Virgo. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, right, Libra. I think we're on the last one, Libra. Right, okay, last but not least, Libra. That's a lot of L's. Okay, Libra, where are we? Ooh, like that one. Okay, Libra for the week 2nd to the 8th. Okay, right, we've got confront. Now this is about your shadow side. This is about the moon. Also, it's about not seeing clearly, or it could be that you're actually tuning very much into your psychic side, your intuition here. You're seeing and feeling things very strongly, I want to say, psychically. So you might find that you get some hunches, something to sort of go towards here in some way, shape or form. You're feeling drawn to a message that you're being given here. And I feel with this, the Light card, it's going to lead you to a happy place. This is your sort of feeling good about life, feeling optimistic, feeling successful, that you will be successful, feeling there's lots of friends and people about you that, you know, are caring to you. It's you being given, I want to say, Libra, it's you looking like a Leo in a way. It's kind of like you standing out in the crowd, and that might seem a bit odd for some of you Libras, because you just kind of go with the flow a lot of the time, but I feel you standing out in some way, shape or form, Libra. And I feel that it's like you've been in the shadows here too long. You've been in the shadows too long, and I feel it's you coming into the light here. It's you showing your true nature here. It may be that you're just sort of putting yourself forward to help people, or to be the leader, is what I want to say in some way. Lovely. That's for this week, Libra. Beautiful. Right. Well, I hope that has helped anybody who listens to this for the week of the 2nd to the 8th of November. I'd like to do it again some point soon, so perhaps next week. So hope that was any use to you, and bye for now.